Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back again with another series review. I just watched episode 2 of In the Flesh and I have to say it just keeps improving. It talks about the event known as the Rising and how the people who were originally dead got PDS, which is partially deceased syndrome. And I think Jem decides that she does not want to be a member of the HVF, which is the Human Volunteer League. They're against what they call rotters. And there's another character that is a sufferer of PDS, and her name's Amy. She died of leukemia, and we learn how Kiernan died, and it's kind of frowned upon. And she's the one that uncovers it, and I thought, oh, I just shook my head. I thought, oh, that's so sad. And then it actually reveals why he did so. It was because of Rick. It's because he felt like his life meant nothing while Rick was away, and I didn't expect for a series to make me cry, but it really hit me hard because there's certain people in your life that you really come to love, and they become part of your family. It's like if you're like me, you don't have any brothers or sisters, and there are people out there that become your extended family and the closest thing that you'll ever have to a brother or sister. And I think that's the relationship that Kiernan and Rick have, even though others kind of refer to him as light in the loafers and all that, which I don't think he is, because I kind of feel a chemistry between he and Amy. They don't do it overtly, they do it very subtly in this episode, so I'm already shipping them. I just think they're so cute together. I think, Amy and Kiernan, yes, please. I don't know if any of you watching this series agree with me, but I just feel that they're a perfect couple. And she is just so adorable. I just love her. She's just got this joie de vivre, which is really unusual, very ironic. But she talks about why they can't eat, and when she's at the table, oh my goodness, it's so funny. I wasn't expecting it to be, but it kind of reminded me of conversations that I would have at the table with my mother, who was a registered nurse, and she would come in and she would talk to us about how some kid vomited on her. She never used puke in her vocabulary because she hated that word, but she would say, I had projectile vomit today. I was like, Mom, stop. Not table talk, please. We're eating. But it got to the point where I just didn't really care. It rolled off my back like water off a duck's back, and it just sloughed off my shoulders. Like scales off of a lizard. But it just reminded me so much that I thought, yep, that's definitely how my mother was, and it just gave me such good memories, and it made me smile, and I just laughed my butt off at that scene. I thought it was absolutely ingenious. They have to be injected with this serum, this medication that keeps them from reverting to their former selves, which I think is extremely fascinating. And that's all because of the institution where they're rehabilitated. They give them those drugs and everything. That's revealed in the very first episode. And I'm really excited to see what they're going to do next. And it just keeps improving time after time. And I wasn't really expecting any kind of emotion to come from this, either whether it's comedy or tragedy. And there were some moments I was on the verge of tears. That really shocked me, and I just wasn't expecting that. It was just something that took me completely by surprise. There's some really good dark humor in this that makes it really enjoyable. There are the ethics that are involved with it, which I really enjoy as having studied ethics and law in the past. Not really sure what else to say about this series other than I absolutely love it. And Kiernan and Amy, Kieramy, that's what I'm gonna call it, Kieramy. That's my ship. I hope it sails. Please let it sail. Other than that, I just love this I absolutely adore the series, and I highly recommend it for any of you out there who are zombie fanatics. It's like being human, like I mentioned before, and it's so spectacularly written. It's very quick, it's very fresh and very new, and it gives a whole new spin on the whole idea of the undead and all that. And I love the characters, and kind of makes me wonder what's going to happen next. So we'll just have to wait and see.